Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Mental Nerd coming at you with another vid, and sadly, this one is going to be a bit somber. You've already read the title. Um, Sadly, the update on the rabbit is the rabbit did not survive. What happened? I got up this morning and checked on the rabbit. The rabbit was still alive, um, but it wasn't really moving at all, and didn't really respond much to stimuli of any sort. So what I did is I waited, for vets to open and all that. So I tried calling my local vet that I take my dog and cat to. I'm sorry, well, not my cat anymore. My cat passed on. Jeez. The one that I take my two dogs to. No answer there. So I started looking around. I managed to find a local wildlife rehab person. So I contacted her. I spoke with her a little bit, and it described. She asked me about the rabbit's condition, so I described what the rabbit was doing. She said it sounded like the rabbit had a spinal cord injury, inflicted by the cat. Probably snapped its spine or something when the cat was, attacking it last night. So she said that more than likely the rabbit wouldn't be able to be rehabbed, and she could not take the animal. So basically, she made a few suggestions for how to handle the animal. She said that since the animal was not in pain, or it didn't sound like the animal was in pain because the animal wasn't crying out or showing any signs of real distress, she said that I could just let nature take its course and see how long the rabbit would survive for. That was option one. She said that I could, end the rabbit's life on my own. And I asked her what method would be the most humane way to do that. And she said a gunshot to the head would be the most humane method to do that. Or, smashing its head with a hammer, or breaking its neck, or, all these things. And, uh, none of that was particularly appealing to me. Yes, I do own a gun, and I could have employed any of those methods, but it was not, none of that was appealing to me. I personally have never killed any animals that were higher than an insect or an arachnid. I've killed plenty of those, but mammals I haven't done. I'm not a hunter. I do like to shoot things, but all I shoot ever are either paper targets or clay, or what. You get the idea. So maybe I am somewhat of a wuss when it comes to that stuff, and a hypocrite, since I am an avid meat eater. So yeah, whatever. So I called around to some vets. I actually took the animal to a vet that the rehab person recommended, and the first vet I took the animal to said that they couldn't really deal with the animal. They suggested two places that I could go. So I called the first one that they suggested wasn't open. So I called the second one. They said, you can bring the animal by, and if it needs to be euthanized, we'll do it for no cost. So off to the second place I went, and they, basically just said, we'll take the animal. Do you want, because I had, obviously, if you watch the last video, I had it in a fish tank. Said, do you want the tank back or anything? I said, no, I don't need it back. And then they took the animal, and they said basically it couldn't be rehabbed and it would be euthanized. And that's pretty much the end. The animal, obviously, by now, I took it there probably around 11 a.m. It's now almost 5 o'clock p.m. as I'm recording this. So clearly the animal has been euthanized by now. So it's got a sad ending, but even though it's got a sad ending, I am thankful that I was able to save the animal from a surely terrifying death at the hands of a cat. And hopefully provide some comfort to the animal during the final hours of its life. And hopefully I delivered it to a painless end. So that's pretty much it. You know all the stuff on the videos. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time on a much happier note.